Another day and another Diddy story. And now one of the accuser's attorney, who she's recently dropped, is claiming that there are at least 3 celebrities, including a male celebrity, that has an S tape with Diddy as well. I'm a little more concerned that this attorney is possibly doing illegal things in front of our faces on a national platform.
Shut up, girl! Shut up!
Welcome back to the Kempire channel, your #1 source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So I have been updating you guys, maybe not in pre-recorded videos like this one. So if you missed any of our lives where we've covered some hot topics, specifically your Diddy updates, be sure to check out those videos. Those are a little bit more informal, but I am giving you around-the-clock updates in regards to what's been playing out in regards to Diddy and prevalent stuff, not just conspiracy theories and things like that, actual updates legally, including Tupac's family has formed a legal team to investigate whatever connection might be between Tupac's death and Diddy. Thalia Graves' lawsuit is being put into question because Diddy's security claims that he's never met this woman, and he claims that she reached out to him via DMs. There are a few things that we've covered just last night in regards to a Diddy update. But today, I want to talk to you guys about this attorney that was representing one of the Diddy accusers, an ex-corn star accuser. She's now dropped that accuser because she says their communication had broken down, basically. And she was asking her not to do certain things, and she was still doing them. So she's no longer representing her, but she's still involved. So one of the other videos that we did, we played the audio of this attorney basically saying that there was this S tape out there with a higher profile celebrity that was being shopped around, and someone that was shopping around reached out to her. And some of you speculated when we were live talking about this, that do you think that she's doing this on News Nation as a bargaining tactic? Blackmail, extortion. And I was like, I never thought about that. But in the second interview with News Nation, it becomes a little bit more clear someone's intentions. Before we get to the video, page 6 writes this. Attorney Ariel Mitchell Kidd, who represented one of Sean Diddy Combs' accusers, claims that she's been told about the existence of at least 3 S tapes featuring the disgraced music mogul and 3 other celebs. She says, the individuals who contacted me purported to have 3 different tapes with 3 different celebrities, including Diddy, and then a 4th celebrity without Diddy, but in compromising situation with someone, the lawyer claimed on News Nation Friday. Mitchell Kidd added that it's believed that the person in the alleged 4th tape was recorded at one of Combs' homes, and said that the other 3 individuals were reportedly, quote, A-list celebrities. Your A-list celebrity versus someone else's A-list celebrity probably won't be the same. I just want to point that out. The lawyer admitted, however, that she, quote, has not seen some of the tapes in question or their stills. She has seen at least one of the videos, stills, not actual video. She says, I can't attest to whether or not they exist or not, she clarified. I just was told initially that they own these treasure troves of videos, so I have to believe that there are a lot of celebrities who know what they did. She's not even speaking like an attorney. And we know a lot of really upstanding attorneys. She's not conducting herself as an upstanding attorney. But again, I've worked with thousands of attorneys, and they all are not upstanding. So Mitchell Kidd was the lawyer, as you know, for former model Adria English, who sued Combs for S-trafficking in July, claiming that the Bad Boy for Life rapper once forced sexual intercourse with the famed jeweler Jacob Arabov. She also claimed in the suit that she was then expected to be, quote, passed off to other people. Mitchell Kidd, however, recently dropped English as a client. Per court docs filed Wednesday and obtained by U.S. Today, the lawyer cited a breakdown of the attorney-client relationship and irreconcilable differences. as the reason for why she wanted to stop representing English. Mitchell Kidd's most recent claims about there being multiple S tapes involving Combs was seemingly corroborated by the Department of Homeland Security officer. The official who took part in the raids on Diddy's Miami home back in March exclusively told the Post Friday, "There are recognizable names in footage we obtained, but I won't confirm any of their identities, but it's more than just one." The officer would not confirm whether any of the names are A-listers. However, it's been widely reported that an explicit video containing a star, even, quote, more high profile than Combs, is being shopped around. A source told the Post that the male celebrity is, quote, horrified over the situation, with an insider adding, "It feels like a betrayal and a violation, and it's causing a lot of issues," because apparently this male celebrity had no idea that they were being filmed. The source says it brings up some really disturbing and bad memories. He feels like he was victimized years ago and is now being victimized yet again. If this footage gets out, it will follow him for life. It will be on the internet forever. Attorney Tony Busby also claimed in a press conference earlier this week, as you know, we did a separate video talking about that press conference, giving you the bullet points of what stood out to us in regards to it. He said that there are many powerful people that are tied to Combs' alleged crimes, and the big names will shock the public. Page Six reached out to Combs' reps for comment on the alleged tapes, but they did not hear back. Of course, they have bigger fish to fry. They have a new judge, because the other judge claims they more than likely would not be handling the case because of the trial date might be a conflict. There is no trial date, so some people are like, were they paid off? I don't necessarily believe that. There could also have been a conflict of interest, very possible, or maybe they just don't want to be a part of this case. And this leads, because they're changing judges, this will give Diddy an opportunity for a third bail hearing. Will he get it? I would be shocked if he did. Based off the legal minds that I've talked to, they would be shocked, especially because not only is he a flight risk, he has a history of coercion, and no one wants that to happen when you're trying to litigate this case. All right. I want to play for you this video of this interview that Ariel, the attorney, did with News Nation. Is News Nation, I thought you guys were a little bit more actually newsy and had journalistic integrity. Can't you see what's being played out on your platform? Okay. Take a listen to this.
What are you hearing tonight?
I actually received the New York Post article from the person who contacted me to sell the tape. They sent me that article. I was not shocked by what I read in the article. I was hoping that even the client that I contacted would reach out and see and kind of alert that person that this was going on and to possibly help them. The person who has the tape really doesn't want to shop it around. They really want to help and wanted to directly sell it to that person, but it seems as if they are going.
Pause. Are we to really believe that this person wants to help, but they're shopping? If you really wanted to help someone, wouldn't you just, I have access to this tape, I just want to give this to you? That's helping, because especially if what is happening in this video with this A-list celebrity and they're not aware, is they are a victim. Just want to point that out.
Elsewhere.
You know, we know that you've seen the footage. You talked about that last week when you were with us. So, you know, as you know who it is, and I know that you can't tell us who it is for all the reasons, right? But as you know who it is, and as we're moving through this story, and it's starting to really feel like it's unraveling, and you feel bad for the person, and we don't even know who it is there anything more you can tell us about that part of it?
I really do feel bad about the person. Part of the reason that I did come and say something outside of just to protect my own safety, but I wanted to sound the alarm, essentially ring the dog whistle, if you will, to that person that maybe they should do something about this before it came out. Mm-hmm. If I was them, I would do something about this. And the only way to do anything is to do the catch and kill. That's the only way to ensure that it doesn't come out.
For those that aren't familiar with the term catch and kill, this is what a lot of celebrities will do behind the scenes when a media outlet will reach out to them and say, well, we received, or a person will reach out to them, we received this video that might be very compromising and embarrassing to you, and the celebrity will buy that said information or tape and basically discard of it, but paying a fee for it. I don't know the legality of that because, again, when we talked about this initial story, it sounded like extortion. And extortion is against the law. We were talking about this with the Real Housewives of Orange County and Shannon Bedore and what she's been going through with her ex-boyfriend. This sounds like blackmail and extortion being played out on a news network for the world to see. Okay?
You know, we're taught that God helps those who helps themselves. So if we have a situation where that person does have the opportunity to purchase the video, if I were them, I would absolutely purchase the video.
Wow.
First of all, why are we bringing God into this? Again, pay attention to her language. If I were them, I would purchase the video. It sounds like she's in cahoots with whoever has this video footage. So I'm really starting to believe what you guys have been saying in the comments, that it sounds as if she's trying to get the price to go a little bit higher for this video footage, allegedly. That's the way it appears in what she's doing on here.
Well, do you think this is going to surface publicly? I mean, are we getting close to that moment?
From what I'm hearing, I think so. I'm hearing whispers that there is at least one major network, possibly two, in a bidding war for that footage. So I believe we're sooner rather than later maybe finding out, unless that person comes and purchases the video themselves, which is really the goal of the people who have the video.
First of all, network. What network is going to be buying corn? What network? Maybe a corn network. What network is she referring to? Because even if they do decide to purchase said video, does this fall under revenge corn? Does this fall under other things? I'm not a lawyer, but she is. She should know better. Lawyers, we have tons of amazing, fantastic lawyers that follow the channel. And, we have collaborated with some amazing attorneys, which will be back here because I'm going to have a lot of questions. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section. I do have a question, though, in regards to her bar status. First of all, her bar status as an attorney, doing what she's doing right now on television. And the other thing is the legality of what she's doing. Never mind her bar status. What about her own freedom? Because I believe, based on what I'm seeing, this can't be legal. Okay.
At this point, if that person doesn't want to purchase it, then it's going to go on the open market.
Wow. We've been hearing that this has been going on in Hollywood for a really long time. This is just the latest, but this is such a big deal, obviously, for all the people that are involved. Even if the sex was consensual, the footage was illegal, being obtained without the subject's knowledge. So how is this possible? How does the sale and the release of this work legally?
So I think that's the issue here. After reading a Post article, it seems that if the filming was not, the person was not aware that they were being filmed. So with that being said, that comes into a secondary issue of if this person was not aware, which is again why the first goal was not to take it to the open market. But then that's an issue for the purchaser who ends up purchasing the video. That's their legal problem to then overcome, not necessarily the seller's problem.
Actually, I think the problem might be you. And Miss English, who used to be her client, I think you probably were better off not being represented by this attorney, because her integrity and the way she's moving, for me, is questionable. Because if anybody really wanted to follow the law and they were caring about victims, and we were just talking about this when we were talking about Jaguar Wright and her dropping by the Star Report and alleging that there was some videotape with Buck Wild and a minor. And I was like, are you holding on to evidence as a way to threaten someone? So I'm already looking at your integrity and your intention as being ill intentions. Guys, as always, I want to know your reaction to the news. First of all, that there is multiple tapes allegedly with celebrities. I think we already knew that. But I'm more in question as to the integrity of this attorney going on News Nation. And basically, it seems as if assisting, if she's not directly doing it, assisting in the blackmail of this male celebrity that's on tape with Sean Diddy Combs. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.
You bring the lighter, I got the fuse. You make a fire, I'll add the fuel. Follow me, lead it.